You guys, I almost talked myself out of taking this little family trip to the mountains. Because sometimes as a mom, you just know that things are not going to go the way you wanted. We were in for a long day, so first off, we needed coffee. This super cute coffee shop was literally right around the corner from the cabin that we were staying at. Everything in here was beautiful. I would just love to have one of these close to my house. I already forgot what kind of drink I ordered, but I'm sure it was delicious. An army runs on its stomach after all, so we had to stop and fill up at the nicest Bojangles I've ever been to. And then it was off for the main event, Tweetsie Railroad. Daniel told me that the 3 times that I pushed and carried our children was all that I had to do and that he would take it from there. Say less, babe. I'm assuming that this lovely locomotive is why Tweetsie Railroad is here. Everybody in my family loves trains, and honestly, it was probably my favorite part. The weather was perfect, the sides were open, all of the kids loved it. I did have to hang on to the baby though. She was a little freaked out by the choo-choo sound. It was pretty loud. The train came with like a built-in skit with a host of characters, and honestly, if I was paying more attention, I would be able to tell you what they were talking about, but I wasn't. So this train was like magic. The kids were having an absolute blast. And whatever these performers were doing, they were also really into that. What a crazy job, right? Why do cowboy skits and dances at Tweetsie Railroad? I'm a real-life cowgirl. So after the magical train ride, it was time to investigate the rest of the park. There was hardly anybody there, so we basically had our pick of the place. And we took a whole bunch of pictures. I'll post those at the end. And this time I did a much better job of making sure that I was in some of these pictures, because I'm always like behind the camera recording everything and I forget to actually be in the videos. Let me tell you how glad I am that Daniel was with me and that he could go on the rides with these kids. I can barely spin around like in place without getting dizzy. I don't even want to think about what being on a tilt-a-whirl would do. I was surprised at how many of these were safe for the baby to be on all by herself. Another bonus for this place, it was really clean. Picturesque mountain landscape, not a single piece of trash anywhere. The bathrooms were spick and span. Just really nice. Okay, so the scariest ride we went on was this treacherous ski lift thing. We had to split up because you just have to turn around and drop your body weight into the chair. And that's it. There's no seat belts, just one flimsy little bar that comes down so that you can fall out at any time. I was squeezing onto her to make sure she wasn't just gonna fall out. She kept telling me to let her go. I told her no thank you. If we lived a little closer, I would totally buy a seasonal pass and make this like a once a month deal all season long. It's about a 2-hour drive for us, so maybe whenever the kids are older. We arrived right at opening, which was around 10 a.m. and we stayed all the way up until 3. I was very impressed. The baby was a total trooper, and actually the reason why we ended up leaving was because the middle child was having too much. So this was the scariest, fastest ride that we went on, and once again, I'm so glad that Daniel did it because there was no way I would have survived this. The kids thought it was the best though. I would say their second favorite thing was messing with all the animals. We paid $1 each for some little treats to give them, and the kids loved it. Well, everyone except for the baby. She wasn't a fan of the animals, a little too big for her. Whenever I grow up and have a super ranch, I'm probably gonna have a variety of animals just like this, especially goats. Goats are some of my favorite. If you haven't spent any time with goats, I highly recommend it, especially if they come with a goat bridge. Ivy, you should probably build one of these at the farm. Oh, and there was a little scapegoat. She was so sweet. I was ready to pick her up and stuff her into the diaper bag and take her home. She was so soft and smelled so good. Another favorite are donkeys. I would love to have a donkey, maybe one day. We stayed away from the emus though. After the petting zoo, it was time for ice cream. Definitely a highlight for me and the kids. I got some moose tracks and the kids got chocolate, and I'm pretty sure that we ate it in record time. And I also think we paid about $8 a cup for this. I'm really glad that it wasn't super hot. It was low humidity and we had a breeze all day. They even had a little scary Willy Wonka tunnel in here. Probably my least favorite part, but that's okay. So this was about the time of the day that we had to make a decision if we were gonna stay or leave, because we could tell that the kids were starting to be a little bit tired. But we figured while we're here, we're gonna soak up all that we can. We went over to the Ferris wheel and Sebastian said it was his favorite part, so I'm glad that we toughed it out. He liked it so much, he asked me if we could buy one and stick it in our backyard. That's very sweet, but I don't think we have the space. After the Ferris wheel, we went to the little bumper car ride, and that's where we had our first meltdown of the afternoon. It wasn't the baby though. Middle child princess number 1. We got our stuff together, stopped at the gift shop on our way out, and bought a $15 chicken for the baby, and that was it. You can tell in this picture that she's starting to fall apart. I'm so glad that my feeling was wrong and that we did not back out of this trip, because it ended up being amazing. And I'm so glad that I have all of it on film, because I'm going to come back and rewatch this and just love it in the future. Journal entry complete. I will talk to you guys later. Follow me for more mom stuff. Bye!